You are watching me, Sinn Bodhi, and I am watching you, watching CCW Alive. I dare you to watch it. It's amazing. Do I look like I'm clowning around?
Welcome to CCW Alive. I'm Sarah Wilder, and Vivo was wild. CCW returns to Vivo August 9th, but tonight we watch our inaugural Vice City Slam. Our opener, Vidal, our former CCW Cruiserweight Champion, attempts to regain control of the title from Elliot Qrow. Watch it now as CCW comes alive.
Miami, Florida, weighing at 199.9 pounds, he is
Vidal, the former CCW Cruiserweight Champion, a guy that has been traveling around the world, has just made travels from Quebec, then went to LA, and then flew in here to Miami, all within a week's span. Vidal has been busy. He's been very busy, but there's no bigger match than the one he is about to have as he challenges Elliot Qrow for the coveted CCW Cruiserweight Championship, a title he held for a very long time, and now the era of JAI can start once again. We know Vidal's home is here at CCW. It's here in South Florida. This is where he was trained. This is where he made humble beginnings, and now he is back here to make history live at Vivo.
in his opponent.
I'm sure you'd be twisting her right now. The most hated with the most stash has arrived at Vivo, and he is looking to defend that CCW Cruiserweight Championship once again. And I'm excited for it. Everybody has to be excited for this because Elliot Qrow is one of the fastest rising stars here in CCW ever since he won that Cruiserweight Championship. Defeating Ozzy Killmeister, he hasn't looked back, has been defended night in, night out. I mean, just last week, Rumble in the Jungle 16. He had a massive year contender against Alan Martinez, one of the best cruiserweights here in the last territory, which he was successful in defeating Alan, and now looking to defeat another former cruiserweight champion in Vidal. And that is what it's all about right there, the CCW Cruiserweight Championship. Elliot Qrow told me earlier, him and Vidal, they come from similar beginnings, from going from nothing here in South Florida, training, putting the work in and then going out. Elliot Qrow went out to California to the New Japan dojo and got better, while Vidal went and hit the roads of the United States, hit every place he could and got better. But both of them came right back to the territory, have won this Cruiserweight Championship. But Elliot Qrow feels like he's always been in the shadow. Vidal is now Vidal, showing off his enthusiasm for tonight.
And don't take that playfulness of Vidal, don't take advantage of it, because he's a serious competitor.
He is, and Jay Vidal is very flamboyant in that ring. He'll go in there, he's charismatic, but he'll do that to get under your skin, to show it, to make you think like, oh, he's not taking it seriously. I can guarantee you one thing, he absolutely is. That's the mind games he plays. Great switch around there, got the waist lock, does Elliot Qrow. Both these guys just so technically gifted. Right there, you see it, having fun.
But if there's one thing I know about Elliot Qrow is that fun will only last so long. This man is determined to prove that he is underrated here in the last territory. Despite being the Cruiserweight champion, people need to take Elliot Qrow more serious, and tonight he has an opportunity to prove just that.
No, that's how he feels. He feels like this CCW Cruiserweight Championship is the only thing that puts him in the spotlight over Jay Vidal. He feels like the only way to get out of Vidal's shadow is to hold this Cruiserweight Championship, and he says there's nothing Vidal will do tonight to take that away from him. Great job getting to the ropes, though, forcing a break for that front headlock. This is a first-time matchup between these two. Oh, man! Open palm, just paintbrushing Vidal, but Vidal answers a forearm, now opening things up with these chops.
And this is the seriousness I mentioned about Jay Vidal. Oh!
And the fans are calling for it one more time, and they got it. I think everyone wanted to see that except Elliot Qrow, but look at Qrow answering right back. And Vidal gives him one, and these two are going to be going back and forth all night like we're seeing. Great job there, going back in the corner, step up into Guri, now having fun in there again. And here comes Vidal up, and he puts on the brakes. Oh, it just slaps him right across the face.
A slap so loud you'd think they were shooting off fireworks at Dolphin Stadium.
Man, and Jay Vidal really showing up Elliot Qrow right now, but look at this, has his back to the champion. And look at Qrow just laughing. He is not amused at all. Vidal pat himself on the back. Yeah, that's not gonna get you anywhere in the last territory, just a right hand, courtesy of this CCW Cruiserweight champion. Why not another, says Qrow, falling with that right forearm. Oh man, Vidal though, with that elbow up, now going top rope, he loves to fly. Oh, Qrow had it scouted though.
The ring awareness of Elliot Qrow cannot be stated enough.
Right now, precarious position for Jay Vidal, hung up in that tree of woe, just getting stomped on by Elliot Qrow. And you can tell in Qrow's offense, he has something to prove in this match here.
Absolutely, I mean, he's coming in here with ruthless aggression, as a lot of people say. And tonight, I have no doubt in my mind Elliot Qrow is going to be hitting harder than he's ever hit before.
And we've seen it right now. What a roundhouse there. Great combination by Qrow, coming off the ropes and putting everything into that leaping clothesline. Cover one. Just a one.
Just a one count. That is surprising.
And going for it again. And trying to, oh, here we go. Those are those underhanded tactics. He will do anything to try to gain the upper hand and walk out of here Cruiserweight champion. And he's the most hated for a reason. He doesn't give a damn what we have to say about him, what these fans have to say about him as they chant, "You still suck," at him. He doesn't care. What he cares about is going home with this CCW Cruiserweight Championship, and I don't have to agree with it, but he'll do anything it takes. As now going up, he loves to implement that DVD, but Vidal escaping through the back door. Consecutive forms by Vidal. Reversal there, the Irish whip by Qrow. Qrow picking him up, tilt-a-whirl into a backbreaker.
These two are laying it all on the line in the opening contest here at Vice City Slam.
And look, oh, Qrow, wow, done. Double stomp, center of the back. That could do it. 1, 2, and now a 2 count. But you notice how slow Jay Vidal kicked out of there. Much slower than the earlier kickouts. Vidal feeling that one.
And how do you not, when you have someone the size of Elliot Qrow stomp directly onto your spine? That can completely take everything out of you.
Complete aggression we are seeing out of Qrow, as we mentioned. And now got that side headlock. Look how he's putting all his body weight right on the upper back, behind the neck of Jay Vidal, just weighing on him. And Vidal, if he cannot get out of this, Eric, Elliot Qrow's going to be walking out here and still the Cruiserweight champion. And look at this, we're getting a count by the referee. That's 2. If he drops one more time, we still got Cruiserweight champion. No! Jay Vidal somehow still in this one.
Oh, the crowd is giving him energy, Tyler.
Vidal has no quit with that jawbreaker. Get it out the grasp of Qrow. And why not another one, says Jay Vidal, the man that's been all around the country. Look at that, goes through down with the Matrix. And now, leaping forward, just dragging down Elliot Qrow. Anything he can do, blocking that one in. A flying into Curry. I mean, Jay Vidal came into this match with a black eye. Look at that nip up. Has been through so much intense training, but he wants his Cruiserweight championship back in the worst way. But Qrow sends him up and over. Vidal with that shoulder thrust. And now Sunset flipping in, but Qrow leaping through, doesn't matter. Oh, has a nip up there and a super kick for good measure. And seated DDT, he spiked him, Eric.
What a match so far, and we're just getting started here at Vice City Slam.
Vidal's moving so fast, it's hard to even keep up with this action. Calling for the fans. And Eric, this is what has won him championships all around the country. He's looking for it. Can he connect? Looking for the Slaymore kick. No. Had it scouted at Qrow and pulled the hair. Come on.
Qrow said, not today.
And now super kick courtesy of Elliot Qrow. And why not another, says Qrow. Dropping to his knees is Jay Vidal. And I gotta tell you, Eric, Vidal looks like he is unconscious. He looks like he has no idea where he's at right now.
Absolutely. Elliot
and now, DVD, so devastating. Cover, 1, 2, and it's just a 2. Somehow, some way, Jay Vidal's still in this one. It just goes to show how much this Cruiserweight Championship means to both of these competitors.
And in every championship match, you have a moment where you have to dig deeper than you've ever dug before to get the job done. Jay Vidal did that. I am shocked that this match is still going on.
Right now, I mean, Vidal, so much has been taken out of him. He's just trying to get up back to his feet, and Elliot Qrow just barking at him. Look, he's telling him, you're not going to take this away from me. You're not going to take the one thing I have. And now look for DVD, but Vidal, what a headbutt by Vidal. And now Jay rushing in, but just got boot by Elliot Qrow. Now, Elliot putting Vidal right on that top rope. And what is Qrow looking for here? No way. If he hits that German from up there, this one is well but over. Oh. And look, he's going for it again. It's going to be over if he hits it, Eric. But Vidal knows that better than anyone. Look at this, Jay Vidal, top rope. Oh, corkscrew moonsault connects.
Jay Vidal's got Elliot Qrow exactly where he wants him. Are we about to see a new Cruiserweight champion?
We might. Eric, he is lining him up, giving him the kiss goodnight. It could be night over with a Slaymore kick. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, oh! Qrow kicks out. Qrow kicks out the Slaymore kick.
There is no way Elliot Qrow holds on to that Cruiserweight Championship just a few seconds longer.
And this is just your opening contest here at Vice City Slam. No one here at Vivo can even believe this. And now as things settle down here, Vidal screaming for Qrow to get up. Qrow is out, Eric. Rango checking on Qrow, referee checking on Qrow, but now look at this. Doesn't matter. Oh, Qrow, they'll play a little bit of possum. He's got his feet on the ropes. He got it. With that Cruiserweight Championship. Using the referee as distraction, putting his feet on the rope, playing possum. I mean, come on.
You may not like it, but it got the job done.
Focus Stone Design, from fabrication to installation of natural stone and quartz. Sick of seeing the same old kitchen? Revamp with us. Call us today or check us out online at bocastonedesign.com.
You worked hard, started a family, and created a name for yourself in your professional circles. Your success created opportunities for your loved ones. To your family and community, you are a source of wisdom and financial support, and you take immense pride in putting others' needs ahead of your own. In these closing chapters of your life, a private estate at the Gardens of Boca Raton can memorialize your family name across generations. The Gardens of Boca Raton, two-time winner of Best of Palm Beach County.
By any means necessary, Elliot Qrow survives at Vivo. Up next, the saga continues. The Fear, Skitz, and Agony take on the Macho Man, Ozzy Killmeister, and Veritas of the Invoked. Have Ozzy and NVIDIA set aside their differences? Find out now as CCW comes alive.
That violent personality in his head has taken completely over. And I gotta say, that has to have some credit with hanging around Agony so much. And you know Agony very well, Dr. Eric Christopher.
You've got two men who have the sickest minds in professional wrestling today. Skitz and all of his personalities aligning himself with the maker of Nightmare's Agony. Ooh, Veritas and Ozzy have a challenge tonight.
It was Skitz that backstabbed Ozzy Killmeister with Agony, and then at Bash at the Qrow 2 months ago, Agony did that second rope tombstone onto Ozzy Killmeister. We thought Ozzy was completely done. We thought his career was over. He was gone for a whole month, then returning back at Bash at the Qrow 52 last month. And ever since he's returned, popped out that coffin with that sledgehammer, he has been on a war path for revenge.
Sleeve. And his tag team partner,
most hardcore metalhead in all of professional wrestling. Ozzy Killmeister has said it. Back at Baxter Brew, 52, he came off it. Skitz and Agony thought they killed Ozzy Killmeister, but Ozzy came out of that coffin, that sledgehammer, and said, "You can't kill the metal." And now Ozzy is looking to pay back that favor to Skitz and Agony, but with the help of the Invoked. Now it seems that NVIDIA and Ozzy are back side to side, but still not a sure thing. You have to be thinking that's in the back of the head of Ozzy Killmeister.
I said it earlier, I feel like we've jumped in a time machine to 2021. Ozzy Killmeister and NVIDIA on the same page once again. I am intrigued to see how this one is going to go.
But Eric, I guess the question you would beg is, are they on the same page? Are they really aligned? Is NVIDIA not just going to snap and have the Invoked go straight back after Ozzy Killmeister? Can Ozzy trust the Invoked?
For the sake of Ozzy Killmeister, I sure hope so.
One thing that is for sure, this tag team match is going to be nothing but violence. You know, Skitz claims that it's NVIDIA's fault that Ozzy Killmeister is still around. It was NVIDIA the one that was somehow protecting Ozzy this whole time. And that ticked off the Invoked, rightfully so.
You mentioned it earlier, Tyler. We thought Ozzy Killmeister was done. Like, people honestly believed that his career might have been over after that tombstone a couple months ago.
We didn't see him for a complete month after that to the Brew 52. This one's sure to be interesting as we're starting off with Veritas and Skitz. That's all of Miami here at Vivo. Look at Skitz just getting into Monster Agony. Skitz wants nothing to do with Veritas. These two behemoths face to face. Tossing Agony.
Listen, Tim.
And Veritas team. By Agony. And now Veritas going for that shoulder block.
Agony didn't budge either.
Look at the absolute insane, these two. NVIDIA loving what she's seeing, loving her scarecrow. Toe-to-toe with the maker of nightmares. Agony tried for that close, but look at Toss now with a shoulder block. And he sends Agony down, and look at that lifting knee. Agony not down now, that's snap. Then a super kick to the back of the head. Veritas now on the arm of Agony. Oh man, tried for that arm breaker. Very well could have snapped that arm of Agony.
This is a showcase of the strength of Veritas. There are very few men in CCW who have been able to get Agony even off of his feet, let alone take him down like that.
And the one thing about Veritas, not only is he so powerful, he's underratedly quick. I mean, he can pick up the pace in that ring for how big of a monster he is. Skitz saying he wants Veritas, but Veritas thinking about tagging in Ozzy, letting Ozzy get his hands on his former best friend. The people here at Vivo want to see it, and Veritas is going to give the people what they want. Ozzy Killmeister and Skitz face to face.
Two former best friends of one of the greatest tag teams in the history of CCW. It's right now.
Big mistake made there by Skitz, as now Ozzy going on the assault. Snapmares does Ozzy. Look at just cradle him. Oh, with a backbreaker. Talk about bad blood between these. Number 1, 2.
The way Ozzy just picked him up was almost disrespectful.
Ozzy has been his time, and now it's Veritas and Ozzy. We're gonna see how these two team together. Double Irish whip. Ozzy pops him up, spine on the pine, spine buster, and Veritas dropping the knee. Cover 1, 2. 2 count there.
Veritas sauntering the ring. I mean, what is wrong with Veritas? Why does he walk like that?
It's that aura I told you
Oh,
about.
and look at Aura, look at Skitz. These two face to face now. Skitz goes under, rolls through one. Not even a one count there. The most dangerous game of peekaboo as he said in the pipe. One, and just a one here. I mean, this match, Eric, so much to keep up with, so much moving parts, so much big personality, so many evil monsters. As Skitz dropping down that knee.
You never really know what you're going to get with Skitz when he gets in the ring. Which personality is going to show up? How much fun and games is he going to do? How much destruction is on his mind?
And look at
So
this, Skitz just going across the ring, taking a cheap shot at Ozzy. Ozzy, though, getting the ring and now costing his teammate Veritas getting choked in the corner. Now Agony in the ring with Veritas all over that arm, just trying to yank it out of the socket. You know firsthand how dangerous Agony is, and oh man, is Agony for what I think he's going for? Good doctor, we're going a little bit old school here.
Shades of the dead man. Agony is up, going across the top rope.
And there he goes, dropping the hammer down on the arm of Veritas. And Veritas walks right at Agony, and Agony scoops him down. And Skitz making the blind tap over to splash. Just a one. Resilient is picking out that one there.
We can't ignore the teamwork there of Skitz and Agony.
Oh, they have definitely same page a lot longer than the Invoked and Ozzy have. That's for sure. What a sitting DDT. That could be it. 1, 2, and Veritas kicking out.
There's one thing I know about Skitz and Agony is they want to end this one quick.
They do indeed. And where is Agony going? Was trying to go top. Veritas cutting him off. And oh my second rope. He's got him hooked up. And super punch! The whole Vivo Center just got shocked. These two monsters almost imploded the ring.
But when you've got Agony down, see, you gotta cover him. You gotta get him down when you have him, because Agony can, at a moment's notice.
And what the hell is Agony made out of, just sitting up out of that? But Veritas gets the tag to Ozzy. Here comes Skitz. And and Ozzy splashing. Skitz right into Agony. Ozzy the side. You can't kill the metal. You can't kill Ozzy. Kill my Exploder. That's some heavyweight strength if I've seen it. Now rolls through. Rolling Oz Factor. Ozzy Killmeister on a roll here. The most metal senton you'll see.
The winner of the first ever Bill Alfonso Hardcore Tournament is on a roll here. And speaking of a roll,
how about a cannonball, courtesy of Ozzy Killmeister? Gets the tag for Veritas. Ozzy going to the outside. What is he thinking here? Maybe stage dive. No, Agony out of the way. Oh, and just taking Ozzy right off of the apron. Back in the ring, Veritas and Skitz exchanging right hands. Back and forth they go.
Chokeslam on the apron.
Man, I couldn't see it. He just got tossed right to the stage. Devastated. There's so much going on the outside. Oh, and Skitz, Irish whipping Veritas in the corner. Skitz going right after him. Ducks the line. Does Veritas step up into Curry? What the hell is Agony doing?
This one's getting tough to call.
Oh, look at this coffin drop. No caught by Veritas. Oh! Blood bomb there too. And just a 2.
But wait, Tyler, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Agony just chained Ozzy Killmeister to the ramp there in the entranceway.
And look, Agony has a hold of Nick Turner, just sent him to the ring post. Ozzy's tied to the entranceway, and Veritas has Skitz up for a powerbomb. Skitz fighting out of it. So much is going on this one. Hurricanrana sends Veritas to the corner. Agony is on top of Ozzy Killmeister, choking him almost to death here.
Oh, Skitz!
Skitz 1-9 in the corner.
And now Skitz going top rope. What is he looking for here? Perch. Oh my God! Phoenix Splash! Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, that's it. Skitz and Agony did it. Choke slam Aussie Killmeister on the apron. And then Skitz with a Phoenix Splash. Where the hell did that come from?
These two came in here with a plan, and it was executed perfectly.
We just seen Agony and Skitz take out the entire Invoke. They sent Turner to the ring corner. They went and they took out Veritas with that Phoenix Splash and tied up Aussie Killmeister here. Look, he's changed. Invidia getting Aussie Killmeister free. And now Aussie back in the ring with Invidia. They're checking on Veritas.
I'm not sure how smart it is to get in the ring with Agony and Skitz after that. But what a match we just saw, Tyler.
That was all the insanity and the destruction we expected, and then some. And I can't believe it. Agony and Skitz are victors.
Do you want to be a mark? Or do you want to leave a mark?
I'm smarter than the average bear.